In the heart of the Mediterranean, amidst rolling hills and a vast blue sky, a civilization rose that would forever change the course of history. This is Rome, and this is the story of its empire, a saga that stretches across centuries, filled with triumphs, tragedies, and transformations. Legend tells us the city was founded by Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. From humble beginnings, Rome grew into a powerful republic, a government ruled by elected officials. But beneath the surface, tensions simmered. Wealthy patricians held most of the power, while plebeians, the common people, fought for their rights. Rome's true strength emerged on the battlefield. The Roman legion, a well-drilled and disciplined fighting force, conquered neighboring cities like the Etruscans and Samnites. Their victories fueled expansion, but their greatest challenge came from across the sea: Carthage. The Punic Wars were a brutal clash of titans lasting over a century. Hannibal, the brilliant Carthaginian general, inflicted heavy losses on Rome, but Roman perseverance finally prevailed. With Carthage defeated, Rome became the dominant power in the Mediterranean. Victories brought riches and glory, but also instability. Wealth concentrated in the hands of a few, while many Romans lived in poverty. Social unrest and political corruption threatened the republic's stability. Powerful figures like Marius and Sulla emerged, vying for control through bloody civil wars. The once glorious republic teetered on the brink. Slave revolts like Spartacus's uprising exposed the deep divisions in Roman society. Meanwhile, ambitious generals like Julius Caesar, fresh from his conquests in Gaul, cast a long shadow over Rome. Caesar defied the Senate's orders and crossed the Rubicon River, an act that sparked a brutal civil war. Despite opposition, Caesar emerged victorious, becoming the most powerful man in Rome. But his ambition proved fatal. A group of senators, fearing Caesar's growing power, assassinated him on the Senate floor. Caesar's death plunged Rome into further chaos as rival factions fought for control. After Caesar's death, a power struggle erupted between Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal lieutenant, and Octavian, Caesar's adopted son. Antony, aided by the legendary Egyptian queen Cleopatra, challenged Octavian's claim to power. The decisive battle took place at Actium, where Octavian's superior strategy secured his victory. Antony and Cleopatra committed suicide, leaving Octavian the sole ruler of Rome. Octavian, now known as Augustus, ushered in a new era, the Roman Empire. He brought peace and stability after decades of war, a period known as the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. Under Augustus, Rome entered a golden age. He oversaw ambitious building projects, encouraged arts and literature, and consolidated his power, paving the way for a dynasty of emperors. Following Augustus came the Flavian dynasty. Emperors like Vespasian and Titus completed the Colosseum, a monumental amphitheater for gladiatorial combats and public spectacles. Trajan, a skilled general, further expanded the empire's borders, most notably through his victories against the Dacians. His reign marked the peak of the Roman Empire's territorial reach. A period of relative peace and prosperity followed, known as the rule of the Five Good Emperors. These emperors, Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, were known for their wisdom, justice, and patronage of the arts and philosophy. Hadrian, a multifaceted emperor, not only expanded the empire but also focused on consolidation. His most famous project, Hadrian's Wall, stands as a testament to Roman engineering prowess, marking the northern frontier of Roman Britain. However, even the Golden Age wasn't without challenges. The Antonine Plague, a devastating pandemic, swept through the empire, causing widespread death and disruption. The Golden Age eventually faded. The Severan dynasty saw increased militarization and economic decline. Barbarian tribes on the borders grew more assertive, posing a constant threat. The 3rd century AD witnessed a period of immense turmoil known as the 3rd Century Crisis. Civil wars, barbarian invasions, and economic woes severely weakened the empire. In an attempt to restore order, Diocletian, a strong emperor, divided the empire into tetrarchies, 4 regions each ruled by a co-emperor. Although this system initially brought stability, it ultimately led to further power struggles. Constantine the Great emerged victorious from the tetrarchic conflicts. He is most famous for his conversion to Christianity, a religion that had been persecuted by previous emperors. His Edict of Milan in 313 AD legalized Christianity, marking a turning point in the history of both the religion and the empire. Constantine also founded a new capital city in the east, Constantinople, present-day Istanbul. This move placed the eastern half of the empire in a more strategic location to defend against barbarian incursions. Despite Constantine's efforts, the empire's vast size proved difficult to manage. In 395 AD, the empire was officially divided into two halves, the Western Roman Empire with its capital in Rome, and the Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople. The Western Roman Empire faced mounting challenges. Barbarian tribes like the Goths and Huns pressed on the borders, seeking fertile land and Roman riches. Despite valiant efforts by some emperors, the Western Roman Empire couldn't hold back the tide. In 476 AD, a Germanic warlord named Odoacer deposed the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus. This event is traditionally considered the fall of the Western Roman Empire. However, the story of Rome doesn't end there. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, thrived for another 1,000 years. It preserved Roman culture and law, even experiencing periods of resurgence. The Byzantines built magnificent structures like the Hagia Sophia, codified Roman law under Justinian, and spread Christianity through missionary work. They played a crucial role in preserving Greco-Roman knowledge during the European Dark Ages. The Roman Empire's legacy is vast and enduring. Roman laws, engineering marvels like aqueducts and roads, and architectural styles continue to influence societies worldwide. The Latin language, the language of Roman administration and literature, became the foundation for many European languages. Roman ideas about government, law, and philosophy continue to shape our world today. Even in the bustling metropolises of today, we see echoes of the eternal city. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its impact on our world, from language and law to art and architecture, remains undeniable. The story of Rome is a saga of power, conflict, and ultimately, transformation. It's a reminder of the impermanence of empires, but also the enduring strength of ideas and innovation. The sun sets on the Colosseum, casting long shadows across the ancient stones. It's a fitting image for the Roman Empire, a civilization that dominated the world for centuries, but ultimately faded into history. Yet, even in ruins, Rome's legacy endures. These remnants stand as silent testaments to the power, ingenuity, and ambition of a bygone era. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more captivating explorations of the past.